Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is literally like I'm filming this at night because I was too lazy to film it earlier, and then such a bunch of things just kept coming up, and like my friends had invited me to things, so I like wanted to go to them and stuff like that. So I did, but now I'm finally filming this, and don't mind my appearance. I showered and then I blow dried my hair because I have work tomorrow and I don't want to go with it wet. And I hate sleeping with it wet. But yeah, we're gonna do a little August, what was it, August? Yeah, August recap. Just with all the books I read. I had a goal of 8 and I wanna say I read 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I did read 7. I read 7. I was like, what is going on right now? Anyways, so I read 7 books and I'm actually like kind of proud of that because I started a new job, so I had all that and my hours are kind of crazy right now. So yeah, but anyways, let's get into it. To start off, we finished the Truly Devious series with The Hand on the Wall, which was actually like kind of crazy. The ending I was not expecting. I was actually not like expecting her to figure out. I thought it was just gonna be like a mystery that no one solves and it's just gonna go like that because she was having like she was getting there but she was having so much trouble, and then she was trying to figure out all the things that was happening in the previous books with like all the students and stuff like dying, and then a bunch of people saying it was accidents, stuff like that. So she ended up figuring everything out and gave me the conclusion of who did it and all these things and caught the person, and then I think it was like but anyways, doesn't matter. It was good. I think I gave it 4 stars. Just because like the whole series was 4 stars. Like it was up there and it was really good. But I don't know, for me something was missing. But for like a YA mystery series, it was really good. I did really enjoy it. So yeah. Next book I read was Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood. God, this book is freaking insane. I've been like putting off reading it for a really long time just because I've been nervous starting it, and then I finally decided, and oh my god, did this have me in a chokehold for literally 2 days. Like I finished it in 2 days. I was sad, like they said, I was sad, and it was freaking insane. I loved how it was split into parts, so you kind of like saw how the story was going on. Also though, the first part was crazy. That was such like a crazy way to start a book, and then just be like, yeah, you know, let's go on like that. And the ending I really liked, but you know, there's a little enemies to lovers going on, which was really cute, and I do really like both those characters. But I thought people said that like Crescent City was connected to like Akatar or Throne of Glass or like something like that, or like I don't know, characters showed up in it. I have no idea. People were saying they're all connected, and so far I haven't seen the connection. I don't know if maybe I'm just missing it because I'm stupid, or I just haven't seen it yet. Like maybe it just isn't in the first book, comes up in the second book, but I'd say I'm about close to halfway with the second book by now, and I don't know, I still haven't seen the connection yet with the other series, so yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just like not paying close enough attention, I couldn't tell you. Next, I read, oh, I gave that 5 stars, House of Earth and Blood, I gave 5 stars. Next, I read the Bromance book club. I literally, something about this book, like people were talking about it and I thought the idea of it was really cute. Like I like that the guys started book club to like get the girls back and all that, and like get their relationships back and stuff. And I thought it was really cute. I would say, this is gonna sound so bad, I enjoyed the guy's POV, but I kind of just wish it was the guy's POV. Like, I did not enjoy the girls. I was not a fan. I felt like she kind of just complained about everything, but never actually did anything about it. Like, I know the whole point was by the end she finally did, but like, I still didn't really see it. Like, I guess in my point of view, like, I wouldn't have given everything up for my partner's career. Like, I'm just someone who would never be able to do that. And like, as much as I love someone, I feel like I want my career comes first. Like, I wanna do things. I wanna like help people and do all those things. And if my career takes me across the world, it takes me across the world. Like, I'm gonna go. But yeah, I wouldn't give it up. But so I don't know. Like, the premise was cute and I really liked it. I did only give it 3 stars just because I liked that it was baseball themed, that he played baseball, and it also shined light on like people with stutters and stuff like that, which I thought was really good. And the author did an amazing job. I just think I didn't like her point of view. Took me a while to get into it because of that, but I thought it was still good. And I do want to continue the series because I know there's more, but I'm like kind of iffy because I don't know. The guy's POV was so good and the girls just wasn't. It just wasn't for me, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. But that's just how I was feeling about it, I guess. But yeah, 3 stars. Then we have Apprentice to the Villain, which literally came out last month, which I was so excited about. So I read, Assistant to the Villain last year. I kind of like saw it in the store and just picked it up, and then I ended up literally loving it and finishing it in one night. This took me like a day or two, just because I really absolutely like things going on. But basically, in Assistant to the Villain, you have like the guy who's considered the town villain, and then this girl who needs a job, and she ends up working for the villain, who pays very well and sort of stuff like that, and it all works out. Then the villain has like someone is, sabotaging his plans, whatever he's doing, that sort of thing. And so he's trying to figure out like what's going on. So there's like other things going on, and he's trying to figure it out. And they realize that like someone in the office that the villain has is the mole and is sharing these things and is trying to figure it out. So they're trying to figure all that stuff out. And yeah, so by the end though, the ending of the first book was crazy and I was not a fan. It literally ended on a cliffhanger. It started right back up, which I was so happy about. But I will say this, Evie is the girl, Evie Sage, she is a badass. I was so ready for this to happen. Like, honestly, so happy it did. Like, she had her, like, she was very naive in the first book and very, like, happy unicorns, rainbows all the time. And I feel like she decided she was gonna come back and she was gonna be better than ever, and she really did. And yeah, now I'm just like, I'm excited for the next one. Like, I know there's another one. So I'm excited for it because I'm like trying to. Anyways, what did I give it? I gave it 4 stars. I was just like so invested. I think some of the scenes were just so beautiful, and it is dual POV, and it's like Sunshine and Grumpy, and it just works so well together. And how they wrote it was just like fantastic, and I loved it. I loved the first one, love this one. I'm excited for the next one, even though I'm sad because I have to wait probably another year for it. But yeah. The next book I read was Leather and Lark, which is the second in the Ruinous Love trilogy after Butcher and Blackbird. So this kind of focuses on the best friend of the girl in the first book and the brother of the boy in the book, and they sort of have an untimely situation that they don't really like. And I want to say it's not enemies to lovers, it's more like she just doesn't like him and he's always liked her, but they like started off on the wrong foot. But yeah, obviously, and then someone is trying to kill all the girls' family and is trying to get payback for something that happened. So she's trying to figure that out, like pretty much they're trying to figure out the whole book, and they end up doing their thing and have sort of like yeah, so basically, yeah, they're kind of just intertwined, and the only way they can figure out what's going on is if they work together, even though they don't want to. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was really good. I don't know. I was giggling though. I don't know. Dark humor is just like so fun for me, which might probably tells you a lot about who I am as a person. But I just enjoyed it a lot, and yeah. The next book I read was Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood, and I got it from my library, so I don't have it with me. It's also on my Kindle anyways. But, God. I gave this one, 3 stars. It was really good. I did actually really enjoy it. And I like the idea of like the chess and, her stopping something and then getting back into it and falling in love with what she did again, and coming back to something and all of that. So I really did enjoy that. But I think a part of me just like, I don't know, like I just didn't like how it ended. Like, it could have been such a better ending, or like, I don't know, like it could have been put into a second book. Like there could be like a second book of it, in my opinion, potentially, or at least like a couple more chapters, just because like I want to see more of their future together. Like I want to see 5 years later, 10 years later, that sort of thing, because they were like very different people and lives like crazy life, and honestly so much happens in this freaking book that it was insane. And the plot twist, what I'm thinking about at least, was kind of like I had a feeling, but I also didn't have a feeling, because I was like, something's sketch, like it's very sketchy. So yeah, but let's just say she represents like male dominated categories very well, and sort of shines light on like women being able to do the same things men can, maybe even better, that sort of thing. And I think it was really good, and I loved how she wrote it, so I really enjoyed it. I just think like it's a YA romance, and I was just waiting, not necessarily for something more, but like, I don't know, something else, I guess. But I think I'm waiting for like a romance to just knock me off my feet. Like I'm just waiting to be like completely and utterly destroyed by it, and I just haven't yet. So the next book I read, and this book took me the whole month to read. I'm not a self-help person. I've said this multiple times. I do like think they are helpful if you're looking for something specific, which I sort of am. Getting into a routine is very difficult for me. I do things differently every single day. I do not wake up at the same time. I do not eat. I do not anything at the same time. So I sort of read Tiny Habits by BJ Fogg, and I actually like enjoyed where it was coming from. I liked that he gave examples of, what things were, like real life examples, people's examples of what things were, so that like you truly see how other people were as well, and how it could actually fit into your life and maybe change something. So I thought that was really helpful. It also gives you like exercises to do, and like step by step how to like get these new tiny habits into your life and how to integrate them and everything like that. And it also goes into bad habits and how to get those out of your life and sort of thing. And I just think he wrote it very well. I just think it took me a while, because as much as I wanted it, I want to implement it into my life. These books just something I like can't read really fast. Like I need to take my time with them and just read at a slow pace, and just read when I am in the mood to read it and not force myself to read it, because if not, I like just end up hating it anyways. But yeah, I think it was really good. I do think if you're like looking to start a routine or like change a couple things in your life, or break some habits, bad habits, or start good ones, whatever. I think this is a really good book for that, just because like it's so in-depth about anything. Also, I just ordered this so I could like highlight it now, but I did read it. Oh, fuck. I just ordered this so that I could highlight it now, but I did actually read it on my Kindle and while I was at work, so yeah. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and please like this video if you want. I'd really appreciate it though, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.